C3 Metals is a company. We're focused in two distinct jurisdictions. One is Peru, where we're in a very well-known world-class copper-gold district. We're surrounded by majors and operating mines. Hud-based Constancia mines just to the south of us. M&G's La Bambas mine is just to the west of us. And then you have First Quantum, Rio Tinto, BHP all in the same camp. We've acquired just under 27,000 hectares in the area. In Jamaica, is the other jurisdiction. It's not as well known to people as a mining jurisdiction, but that's part of what we're trying to educate people on, is because mining is actually the second largest industry after tourism in Jamaica, and a lot of people don't realize that. And that's derived from a 70-year bauxite industry, bauxite, a mineral being used in aluminum, that's been going for 70 plus years. Terrific mining law, it's been in place for 75 years. It's a former Commonwealth, it's British law, so very easy to do business there. I have a financial background. Originally, I started work with a company, Remarco Minerals. We found a deposit in South Carolina. Everyone thought we were crazy going to South Carolina, a little bit like Jamaica now. But we acquired that asset for $5 million. 7.5 years later, I ended up selling it for $856 million. Then I went to work for an operating company, Argonaut Gold, two operating mines. When I got there, we built a third mine, acquired a fourth, and we're in construction of a fifth when C3's board solicited me for the role at C3. That was just 4.5 months ago that I joined the company. At C3, when they approached me, there's some really good people on the board with Tony Manini, Zimi Mika, Yale Simpson, who have created a lot of value in the sector. And I was curious why people that are worth sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars are going to be involved in such a small company, because at the time it was around a $20 million market cap. Undergoing due diligence, I started to see the opportunity pretty quick and really got excited about the portfolio and the value we could unlock. In the last 2 years, we've made the bulk of our investment in Peru, and we've drilled out a copper-gold skarn target. So this year we're going to come out with our maiden resource as a company on the first target of several now on that large land position in Peru. And that'll come out in the spring, and I think that'll underpin the value of the company. The blue sky upside that you'll see this year is coming out of what we're doing in Jamaica. We hope to drill 10,000 meters there. We have approved a 25-hole, 5,000-meter program on a new discovery that just happened this summer. It's a true grassroots maiden discovery on a large-scale epithermal vein swarm that's outcropping at surface. It's just classic, get boots on the ground and get your rock hammers out and do your work. But we've unearthed now a 8-kilometer by 4.5-kilometer area where we have hundreds of rock chip samples now grading over 1% copper and dozens grading over 2 grams gold. This area is brand new, it's never been drilled, and we're drilling the first holes ever on it. Right now, today, we're on hole number 5, and the first 4 are pending assay. So I think as the assay results start coming in from this new discovery, it's starting to capture the attention of the market. Well, one thing I'd like to point out in Jamaica, because it's not as well-known jurisdiction, geologically, it's very similar to what you see in the Dominican Republic. There's a major structural break or subduction zone that bisects the island. We've been fortunate enough to pick up over 20,000 hectares right along that major structural break, 20 kilometers from us, from where we're finding this vein swarm. There's a past-producing gold mine that closed as recently as 2004 that people don't know. It was small tonnage, only about 73,000 tons of material, but it was running the historic resource on it was 21 grams per ton. And that's the sort of potential that we see. We think that we're in a massive district for porphyry and epithermal type mineralization. We've already have identified 12 porphyries and 1 deeper seated porphyry that we want to drill test in the future, multiple veins, and now it's just about going out and starting drilling and doing the work and putting it on the map. Well, originally when I joined Remarco Minerals way back in the day, I joined at 20 cents and the stock went over $2, so that was a pretty good one at the time. And then I've had a couple in some junior uranium things throughout my career, but I am I believe in investing in what you're doing, so I sometimes maybe overexpose myself in what I'm doing. Right now I have about 3% of my net worth in C3. In the last 4.5 months I plan to go to 10% of my net worth in this little junior, which some people say is crazy because right now it's a 45 million market cap company. Why would you take so much risk? But I believe in you got to stand behind what you're doing and have that exposure and have skin in the game.